James Martell here. WebmasterRadio.fm has something that every affiliate marketer should be buzzing about. Introducing the WebmasterRadio.fm mobile app, now available in the iTunes Store or on Google Play. Listen to our live stream at your leisure and download episodes of the Affiliate Buzz, plus sample episodes of great affiliate marketing shows like Affiliate Marketing Today and Affiliate Marketing Insider. For affiliate marketing news and information you can use right on your smartphone, download the WebmasterRadio.fm mobile app for iTunes and Google Play now.
WebmasterRadio.fm proudly presents the longest-running program on affiliate marketing. Welcome to Affiliate Buzz. Our hosts, James and Arlene Martell, are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Hi, it's James Martell here, and welcome to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz. It's great to have you with us. I'm here with Arlene, my wife, of course, and co-host, and today we're going to be talking about social media and specifically talking about all of the graphics that can be creative to really help give you that extra professional look. And Arlene, you and I have been working on graphics for a fair bit now for ourselves, for a number of clients, and we've been working on various projects at Elance, and we've got probably at least half a dozen graphic projects on the go right now. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity for us to talk about taking that extra bit of time and spending that extra little bit of money to really making our social media presence really look professional.
You know, the graphics that you've shown me so far have been absolutely amazing. They look so professional, and they're so well done. So impressed with them.
I noticed one of the challenges with creating the graphics is keeping up with all the different sizes, and we've gathered in a whole bunch of these little dimensions. For example, Facebook cover art across the top, 851 pixels by 351 pixels in height. And there's just a bunch of them. So what I think we'll do is we can include them in the show notes for those who are listening in case you want to order up some graphics. We, of course, always use Elance for our graphics. We've come up with two really dynamite graphic designers who work for us all the time. They're always sending graphics to us for our projects and the things that we're working on. And we always talk about, Arlene, putting together a virtual team. And our team has actually grown considerably. It's I don't know how many people exactly there are, but there's got to be 12 to 15 people that we work with pretty much on a full-time basis, most of them through Elance. And as I said, there's a couple graphic designers that are just top-notch, that really do a great job. So we, if you want to have a look at get an idea of some of the graphics, and I'll give you a number of sites that you can go check out if you want to take a little peek at them. But one of them that comes to mind is biogirlhealth.com, and I was just showing you, and I think that's what you're referring to, Arlene, the graphics that are located over in the right-hand side of her website, Carol Newman's website at biogirlhealth.com. Down in the right-hand column, there's a list of social media networks and various sites, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, and so on. And they can really see how that branding is carried through to the other sites.
Yeah, I think that's so important when you kind of come up with a style and a look and the different colors, that you do move that on to your social media sites, because it makes a big difference. And if you go to Carol's site, you'll see that happening.
And these graphics, the other thing too, they're not really that expensive. I typically order, when I'm working on a project for different sites, or a package for an existing site, such as the BioGirl Health site, where we've got Facebook and Google Plus and YouTube and Twitter and even the header of her newsletter, where we've got all of these graphics that are integrated to match the look of her site. So we've got a common brand throughout all of the various places that the visitors can head off to, so they know exactly where they are when they get there. And typically for a package of about 15 graphics that we have created, and I'll give you the sizes for them shortly, but it usually only runs us around $200. And if you think about it, these graphics are going to be on display on these websites for a very long time until they're actually changed maybe sometime in the future. And they really do have longevity, and they really do give that extra little bit of credibility and professionalism. And anytime we're looking to convert sales, convert those customers and those visitors that we send to the merchants, the more credible we are when we're making those recommendations, of course, Arlene, the more likely that we're going to have a much better conversion rate.
Yeah, and different people have different likes. Like someone might like Twitter better than Facebook, so gives you lots of different options for following you as well.
Now, with the graphics, I do notice that Twitter has just changed. In fact, it seemed Twitter and Google Plus this week both changed the dimensions of their what we call cover art. Some of them call them, they're various names for the different networks, but I think Facebook kicked it off with cover art. So that's kind of what we've lived with. So we're talking about the masthead, or that big header graphic, the cover art that's displayed across the top of Facebook and now Twitter and Google Plus and LinkedIn, and even Spreaker, where we do our podcasting, has one of these cover art graphics. And the new Twitter dimensions are 1,252 pixels by 626 pixels in height. And just as a point of reference, and I learned this in the construction days when I was a carpenter by trade, that when you're looking at dimensions, it's always width by height. So if you're looking at a window and you want to give somebody the dimensions of that window, the measurements are always width by height. Same with the door. Anything that you're measuring, if you're going to give somebody the dimensions, it's width by height. And in the graphics world, it's the same. So anytime you hear a dimensions like 851 by 315, it's always 851 wide by 315 pixels high, just so you don't have the graphics coming back sideways. So the new Twitter graphic, again, is 1252 by 626. And the new Google Plus one is interesting because they give us a variety of sizes for the actual dimensions. The largest one can be 2120 pixels wide, which would be the full width of a major, probably 24-inch monitor, and 1192 pixels high, which is, that's a monster. But then they give you a number of other options for that as well. So if you want to know what the Google Plus profile cover art dimensions are, I'd suggest doing a Google search for that, because there's just a variety of options there with them. The other thing, Arlene, with these graphics, there's some tips and pointers I'd like to offer up to those who may be new at ordering graphics. We've ordered, I don't know how many projects, probably 150, 200 projects alone through Elance just for graphic design. And we've learned some little tricks and tips to that maybe we can talk about after the break. Before we get there, though, let's also talk about Spreaker, because I do know that we have a couple of other coaching students that we've been working with, that I've been working with, that have put together podcasts, and they've also taken the time to go ahead and make sure that they put together a nice graphic for the cover art or the masthead of their podcast. So I showed those to you earlier as well. The OMT Wired Up, Arlene, and maybe we can put a link to these in the show notes. But if you head over to Spreaker.com, which is a website where we've been doing many of our podcasts for the School of Internet Marketing, you'll find if you do a little search for OMT, letter O, letter M, letter T, Wired Up, OMT Wired Up, you'll find that one of our coaching students, Ivan Ho, has put together a podcast, and he's taken the time to really put together a very nice graphic across the top of his screen as well. And congratulations to Ivan, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He just finished his 9th podcast not too long ago. So congratulations on that. Also, you are the one that coordinates the times that I get together with those that we assist in this. Winnie Lee, Arlene, isn't she right? Yeah. We met her actually at the Christmas party for the Internet Marketing meetup that we attended in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm. Winnie Lee's great. She's so energetic and so positive. I just love her energy. And I know that she does quite a bit of stuff online, and you've been able to really help her and guide her in your, one-on-one coaching with her to get her to the next level with her site.
Yeah, and in her particular case, she's got a podcast called positive vibes and exploring the secrets of attracting what you want. And I could see in her particular case, she just posted a show, looks like yesterday. And before that, March 11th, March 8th, March 2nd, and February the 27th. So congratulations to Winnie Lee. She's got 5 shows as well. And in her case, she too went ahead and took some time to really have a nice header graphic created. So again, if you head over to Spreaker.com, and that's Spreaker.com, you'll find, if you do a search for Positive Vibes, you'll see her show. It's got a nice bright red masthead across the top, or cover art across the top. Positive Vibes, the name of the show. And you'll notice if you go have a look at her website, Winnie Lee Chu, that these graphics are everywhere. They are on her website. They are on her Facebook page or Google Plus or Spreaker. So she's really done a great job of branding herself. And I think this is really worthwhile in doing, because it really does help you to give that professional look, as we said earlier, and really probably in a lot of cases stand out from your competition. So, Arlene, let's do this. I can see we're right up against the break. When we get back, let's talk about some of the mistakes people make putting these graphics together, and we'll give some tips on the type of information you should include on each one of them, at least from our perspective. We'll do that right after the break.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
If you're like most digital marketers, you've probably got conversion rate optimization at the top of your list of priorities for 2013. Conversion rate optimization is one of the most effective ways to increase revenue and grow profits. You can master your website conversion optimization skills at Conversion Conference San Francisco 2013. Conversion Conference San Francisco 2013 is the only digital marketing conference entirely focused on getting more web visitors through your conversion funnel. Learn how to create persuasive content, design landing pages that trigger your visitors to action, and convert blog readers into customers. Conversion Conference San Francisco 2013, April 15th to the 17th, is quickly selling out. Register with discount code WMFM for $100 off your registration. Sign up today for Conversion Conference San Francisco 2013 at conversionconference.com. That's conversionconference.com.
Oh yeah, my day is done. Time for happy hour.
You're already done for the day?
Yeah, because I use CertifiedKnowledge.org. Their PPC tools literally save me hours every day.
How do you keep on top of all of Google's new features?
Easy. With Certified Knowledge, their interactive learning modules keep me up to date. And if there's something I don't know, I can watch their video lessons without having to hunt around the Google Help files.
Great. I'm ready to expand my knowledge.
Hi, I'm Brad Geddes. I'm the only leader officially supported by Google to teach the advanced track of the AdWords Seminars for Success. I personally recommend CertifiedKnowledge.org as your one-stop shop for all your PPC needs.
Learn, optimize, connect. Be smart. Go to CertifiedKnowledge.org now.
Looking for a white label SEO and social platform for your clients? Think
eBrands.
Free and unlimited SEO audit reports.
eBrands.
Premium Facebook apps and welcome page creators.
eBrands.
Twitter management app, analytics, and mobile site generators.
eBrands.
Let eBrands manage your search and social media campaigns and give you and your clients access to their white label dashboard, which have great reports that will wow your clients and deliver great ROI and results. Try eBrands for 30 days. Go to eBrandsWithAZ.com or call 1-866-625-5717. That's eBrands with a Z for eBrands.
Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz on WebmasterRadio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, I'm here with Arlene. We're talking about social media graphics and specifically sizing them. And I guess, Arlene, let's chat about what should go on these graphics. I do know that we get that question from time to time, and I guess this really flows through pretty much any type of graphic. And I know you get this at the help desk sometimes, where we will see examples of somebody who has put together some graphics, and they have, it could be cover art for social media, or it might be an ebook cover. And sometimes they come through and they're absolutely gorgeous. Other times they come through and they're not quite there. So let's delve into this.
Sure. So maybe you could tell me what should be included in these graphics.
It's a good question, and typically when I put together one of these work orders, and we use Elance, as I said, and we always use Elance to get our work done. And we've got our graphic designers now that we work with. There's 2 of them, as I said, and we work with the same ones all the time. We like their style. We love what they've done, and we've come up with a really tight little format for the way we have created graphics. So. And it's a really good question. What exactly should you include on these? And this is really regardless of the type of business you're in. Of course, we're all affiliate marketers. And in Ivan's case, he's an affiliate. Winnie Lee, she's an affiliate. But even if it's a small brick and mortar business, all of these rules basically apply. I just put together a little package for another podcast we're helping put together for a local company, and his name is Peter Stolting, and he owns DiscoverySeatours.ca, and they do whale watching and they do adventure tours off the coast of British Columbia here, primarily through the Gulf Islands, and just a great little service and a lot of fun. So we sat down with him just to kind of help him out, put together the graphics for his business. So in his case, and this again, this typically applies across the board. So what we did, for example, the Facebook cover art, and all of these will be the same information on every cover art. So once you kind of figure out what you're going to say in the graphic, because we need to know the dimensions, and then we need to know what we're going to include on it. So I personally like to include, and longtime listeners and students won't be surprised in hearing this, I like to include the face, the smiling face of the person that's behind the business, because people want to do business with people, not anonymous or even large corporations that they don't really know. They'd rather do business with somebody that they've got a little bit of a relationship with. So the first thing with Peter, we have him on the cover art. The second thing is we've got a little name for his show, and it's Captain Peter's BC Adventures. So very simple, right to the point. And then in this particular case, because it's a podcast we're promoting, on Spreaker Web Radio. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullet points: corporate team building, whale watching, eco tours, special occasions, and venues and packages. So that's basically it. I'm toying with adding one more little tagline in here, depending how it comes back from the graphic designer, which may be a secondary tagline that says "Become a tourist in your own backyard." But in this case, we've got a headline: Captain Peter's BC Adventure Show. And then we've got a little thing on Spreaker Web Radio. So if you're not doing a podcast, you'd probably leave that out. So you just come up with a great little headline. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullet points that people can look at quickly. And that's basically it. You don't really want too much. You only have limited space, and you want it to be quick and easy for people to grasp when they land on that page. Yeah,
I mean, that sounds great. I know that you showed me that one as well, and it looks really, really nice.
In Winnie's case, if you take a look at her, she's got a really good example of this as well from the affiliate side. So in Peter's case, it's Captain Peter's BC Adventure Show. In Winnie's case, it's Welcome to Positive Vibes with Winnie Lee Chu on Spreaker Web Radio. And then she's got a couple of little subheadlines. She's got Exploring the Secrets of Attracting What You Want, very attractively placed behind a magnifying glass. And then another little tagline across the bottom that says Passion plus persistence plus patience equals lifestyle. And looking really good, not too busy, and really professional in the way those graphics have been put together.
Yeah, so James, when people are ordering these graphics, what kind of mistakes are they typically making?
That's a great question, because there is one major mistake that I find that is typically made, and this is whether you're ordering an ebook cover or a cover art image for one of the social media networks or Spreaker, and that is giving the graphic designer way too much text. You typically want to keep this really limited, because a busy, distracting graphic that has too much information on it is probably counterintuitive and counterproductive to what you want to accomplish with it. So I would suggest keeping it simple. Don't try to tell the whole story in the image. You just want to kind of lay down the feeling, how it kind of just present it in a quick and easy way. It's like a header graphic in a lot of ways, where you don't want to overpower the content of the show below it and the information below it. So I would suggest a headline, little subheadline, maybe a secondary subheadline, a few bullet points, and of course your photo and your name. And you'll find if you just kind of keep it simple and keep it down to that and prune it back, if you find yourself adding to it too many images, too many words, and it comes back and it's just eye strain at you, you don't really know where to look, then you need to trim it back a little bit. And if you're not sure, in exactly the same way I'm working with the graphic designer right now for the BC Adventure Show, if you're not sure and you think you're giving the graphic designer too much, hold a little bit back and give her, as I did with Peter, I gave them only the subheadline, Captain Peter, or the headline, Captain Peter's BC Adventure Show on Spreaker Web Radio, and then I gave her 5 little bullet points, like corporate team building, whale watching, eco-tours, and so on. And then when it comes back to me, I'll have a look at it, and if I feel it needs a little bit more, then I'll add to it. But it might come back and it might be just right. Because in addition to this, if you've got some graphics as well that you want to have them layered in Peter's case, he has this amazing 32-foot Zodiac that has an inside cabin with 12 seats, and it's just an amazing vessel. So we're going to have a picture of that at full speed out on the ocean, and then, of course, we've got beautiful pictures of orcas and killer whales out in the ocean as well. So kind of hold it back. Just, I guess the thing with it is just be short, concise, and typically, as usual, Arlene, to the point. Mm-hmm. So on that note, I can see we are up against a break. We'll be right back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
Ever wondered how you could have access to your own SEO expert, paid search specialist, or social media wizard? Looking for help with your affiliate, display media, or email marketing? Look no further than the folks at Fang Digital Marketing. Fang Digital specializes in both paid and organic search, social media, display, and mobile advertising solutions, and is staffed by industry veterans from Google, Yahoo, and one of the industry's most influential PPC experts. Fang Digital's award-winning staff stays on top of the latest in digital trends and offer tailored solutions so they can audit your progress and build a roadmap to your success. Learn more about their expanding range of full-service strategic marketing solutions at fangdigital.com. That's F-A-N-G digital.com.
The SES Conference and Expo is making a springtime stop to New York City, March 25th through the 28th. SES New York 2013 is moving to a brand new venue in the heart of Times Square at the New York Marriott Marquis. Register now at SESconference.com. SES New York 2013 features some of the best and brightest minds in search and social marketing with keynote addresses by top-level executives from Google, Twitter, ESPN, and more. SES New York 2013 will also feature a loaded expo hall and Texpo Pavilion, on-site training by the ClickZ Academy, WebmasterRadio.fm's annual search bash, and so much more. SES New York 2013 at the New York Marriott Marquis in the heart of Times Square, March 25th through the 28th. Register now at SESconference.com.
Building better search engine rankings takes the right formula. Tracking those rankings is super simple. All you need is AuthorityLabs.com. Authority Labs uses automated daily rank tracking tools to monitor your site's performance or leverage their API to build your own tools. No matter what animal-labeled algorithms affect your ranking, you should be using Authority Labs. Unlimited users for no additional cost and white labeling can help keep your clients updated and save countless hours of creating reports. Whether you're running sites with just a few or millions of keywords, what you need is AuthorityLabs.com.
Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz on WebmasterRadio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, I'm here with Arlene. We're talking about social media graphics and specifically how to organize them, put them together, and really increase the overall look of our marketing materials.
Right.
Now, Arlene, you have a website, of course, epilepsymoms.com. And we haven't actually taken this extra step on your site yet to put the graphics together. Of course, your site looks, my personal opinion, I think it looks great. And I think that brand should be flowed through to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, probably Pinterest in that particular case, and definitely Google+. So that should definitely go on the to-do list.
Yes. So, James, what are the dimensions for these graphics, just so people know?
Okay, that's a good question. So let me just pull up my little sheet here. So essentially, let me run it down, and we can put these right into the show notes. So, and this is first off for cover art, because all of the social networks have many different styles of graphics, but the primary graphic is the one that goes across the top. And I would suggest you probably want to have the same look and feel to those graphics as you do for the header graphic of your own site. So again, with Facebook, the dimensions are width by height, 851 pixels by 315 pixels. And Twitter is a brand new size at 1252 pixels by 626 pixels. Google has a variety of different sizes. The largest one is 2120 pixels by 1192. And in these types of cases where you're not quite sure about the graphics, you can simply, when you're putting together your little project description for your designer, your graphic designer, give them a link to the information that Google Plus provides, and let them figure out how this actually comes together as far as the size and dimensions of it, if you're not quite sure. LinkedIn, 646 pixels by 220 pixels. Pinterest is a little bit of a different animal, so we'll provide a link for that. And then Spreaker, if you happen to be doing a podcast, and I think you should, 985 pixels by 987 pixels. No, that's wrong. 985 pixels by 275 in height. And I've got a cheat sheet that I've used online. It's not quite accurate with these recent changes, but as far as the Google Plus cover art, which we just gave you dimensions for that, and for Twitter, but other than that, everything else is beautifully accurate. And I'll provide a link to this in the show notes because it gives you all the graphic sizes for Facebook. And there's probably 30 or 40 different types of graphics that you can have created for Facebook if you want to take it to the ultimate degree. Twitter has, maybe half a dozen. Google Plus, half a dozen. YouTube as well. YouTube has a cover art graphic that goes across the top if you happen to have a channel, which is 970 pixels wide by 150 pixels in height. And I think we covered LinkedIn already at 646 by 220. So again, width by height. And we'll put a little link to these to this in the show notes so that you have it. So if when you're getting ready to put together your little project description for your graphic designer, you'll have all the dimensions handy. Now, Arlene, let's, if we could, let's shift gears a little bit. I do know we just heard back from, and we see we've got a couple minutes here. We just heard back from Sarah Bundy through Facebook. Good old Facebook keeps us all up to date these days. And she had quite a little trip to New York by the sounds of it, and a great interview. Yeah,
sounds like she had an amazing interview. Do you have that handy, what she said?
I don't, but you can paraphrase it. But just to give a little background while you get that ready, Sarah, of course, is the president and CEO of All Inclusive Marketing. She's a major award-winning OPM, outsourced program manager. She runs an agency right out of Vancouver, and she happens to live about 5 minutes from our place. And she's really good friends of ours, and just does an amazing job for anybody who's looking to start an affiliate program from the corporate side, and you need somebody to help you get that running. She's amazing. She's also an instructor at the School of Internet Marketing, where she teaches a course on how to start an affiliate program, which is just dynamite. But in her case, do you recall what she said?
Yeah, I have it right here. So she said she was interviewed by one of the lead photojournalists for the New York Times, the same journalist who interviewed Michelle and Barack Obama. And he told her she was a force to be reckoned with and should keep on the path that she's on. So she said she was pretty blown away by the whole experience. Very exciting.
Yeah, that is very exciting. And big kudos to Sarah. We love her. She's absolutely wonderful. If you're looking for a Coffee Talk interview, if you happen to be interested in putting together an affiliate program of your own, if you do a little search, if you go to the schoolofinternetmarketing.com and do a little search for it, you'll find a nice, beautiful little interview with Sarah where she gives, and Carolyn Tang, by the way, who's another industry powerhouse. The two of them give us all the details on what you need to know about starting your own affiliate program. So congratulations, Sarah. Big kudos to you. Arlene, I can see we are out of time. You can follow me at James Martell on Twitter. New episodes of the Affiliate Buzz can be heard every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific. You can access the archives for our previous shows on webmasterradio.fm, jamesmartell.com, and on iTunes. Arlene, thank you so much. And to our listeners, thanks for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.
This has been a presentation of webmasterradio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of webmasterradio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of webmasterradio.fm is prohibited.